Right, I want to do a little bit of a video about Rob's boat. I think I'm going to have a quick look at it before we start. I haven't been on this thing for nearly 5 or 6 months. So let's go and have a look and see what condition it's in. I'm a bit worried because he wasn't doing very well when he was on it. In fact, I would say he was probably only being a fortnight away from being found dead. I was incredibly worried about him, so we found him somewhere else to live. Just unlock this. Blimey, I actually undid. It did help that I squirted a bit of penetrating lube in it earlier because I couldn't open the lock. Let's see what state this is in. Looking at the back cabin, there's been a bit of water. A high tide mark by the looks of things. So those drain bungs clearly aren't working. We'll have to have a look at that for him. Let's look in here, shall we? Oh, there's a bit of water, but not much. That's not bad for a whole winter of being unattended. There's his 2-stroke oil in his bucket for if there was any fire or anything, bit of dust in it. Soil, chuck on a liquid fire. His battery, which is still connected. I think that's showing green. I can't really see in there, to be honest. Let me have a look, see if I can get the... it's showing something, I don't know what it's showing, but... no, I can't tell. We'll have to have a look. Let's go inside, shall we? So it needs a good clean. Still with its fenders, I'm amazed. The doors seem better days. We'll have to rebuild that. Maybe do something about the lock, and this is the inside of it. Goodness me, I never he left in a real big hurry because he literally got offered somewhere and he had to chuck everything in a bag and go. There's a bucket there. So he didn't live with very much at all. That was his cooking pot and his bowl, covered in fag ash and mould now. His old stove that started rusting away, and that would be why. I bet that's salt. Yep, there we go. That was the cause of all that rust and damp. He's got salt and left the salt open. Bit of cleaning stuff. He was actually quite a clean chap, to be fair. I don't know what's in any of these lockers. Oh goodness me, there's rags and stuff in there. His old duvet that's seen better days. It's gone grey. And mattresses. Oh, he's got rope in that one. I'll tell you what, it's dry. It is bone dry in here, except up the front where, I don't know if you can see, he's got this stove that got given him. And up the top, it's bloody got a bit of rag in it, look, and that rag is wet. There's a little hole, so it didn't touch. You've got these windows that are, well, by the looks of it, they're not leaking because I can't see any water over any of the surfaces. There's no water on the floor down here. No water at the bow. The only place there's water is in this tray, and it wasn't very far off. Coming over in that little hollow, which is a watertight compartment, there's a bit of water, but I suspect that was probably already there. Let's go look backwards. There's locker space up there with stuff in it. I don't know what. We'll have to empty this out. Look at the old toolbox that I gave him, full of junk. Oh, his electric box. I built him this. This was a bit of a. Let's open it up and see. So it says electrics for the generator and the solar charger. And if I go on there, it is showing. Oh my god, 12.2 volts. So at least the battery is alive. That little solar charger, despite being locked in here for months on end, with very little light, that's only I think it's only a 10-watt panel. And the windows are blacked out, look, so the only light it's had has been that little bit from up there, and that little bit creeping through here. He's stuck all this together with polyurethane. And that's kept that battery topped up. Admittedly, I did charge it with this when I bought it back, and that's just a car alternator strapped to a lawnmower engine. We did this in an absolute mad panic And the motor, being an electric motor, only lasted maybe a couple of hours on a battery. I wonder if this will actually start. Let's have a look. Choke. Okay, give this a bit of a noodly spoodly. Well, the fuel smells alright. Give that a bit of a tickle. There's fuel there. Okay, let's give it a go, shall we? See what happens. Give it a pull. Oh my god, I haven't done this in 6 months, so... That's not going to go. I think it's got a bit too wet. I'll have to sort that out at some point, because I would like to keep that for Rob. That's really good. Find another way of mounting it. And the other thing we'll have to sort out is this chimney. Obviously, we need to get rid of this somehow, because A, he can't have it flapping around like this, as it has been doing. The water's getting in there. This is going rusty. He's going to gas himself with that. Nice to see his anchors still here. So yeah, this is a bit of a project, and we'll see what we can do with it. I think we'll have to start by giving it a good clean, stripping out the insides, rewire the electrics, line it, put new windows in it. In fact, I might even keep the windows and just replace the rubbers or reseal it. I don't know what yet. It's got to be on a budget shoestring like you've never seen before. Some decent lights he needs, some decent lights, a method of heating and a method of cooking. With them three things he'll be alright. So I've got an Eberspacher diesel heater. He doesn't know that, and I'm going to give it him. I'll have to get it serviced and sorted first, then we'll install it. And I reckon if I install it in this back locker somewhere here, just under there, somewhere out the way, maybe using that next to that vent as the exhaust. Got plenty of room here, you know, it's got loads of room. And then the batteries on this side, I don't know if you're allowed the batteries in the Eberspacher in the same unit. If you're not, then the batteries will go under the cockpit sole where that electrics box was, because might as well have them there, because they're not doing a lot here except weighing the back end of the boat down. And we really don't want the batteries accessible to Joe Bloggs. So we'll see. I don't want this area filling up with hydrogen from the batteries and then a diesel heater going off and it going bang. So looks like his till is starting to rot, so we'll have to do a bit of work to that. Yeah, it just needs a good clean and a sort really. So that's probably going to happen beginning of April. Rob's coming down, so we'll see. Shouldn't take us very long, and we'll get Rob on his way, moved into his new home, totally self-sufficient. He's got a plan for earning money on the river. We're going to build him a coffee stall that he can carry around with him, with a wood-fired contraption a bit like a Kelly kettle, and we'll get him selling coffee, and then he can earn his way around the canal network. So that's Rob's boat. Etty it's called. It's actually a Leisure 17. There's the outboard bracket, that's in good nick. I do recall that this was a bit low, so the bracket on the motor caught on this no matter what we did with it. So maybe I'll make him a new one of these and make it a little, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches taller. These bolts don't do anything, they're not attached to anything. There was something here at some stage, I don't know what, by the looks of things. We might even give the boat a lick of paint. So keep your eyes peeled, because the videos for this will start appearing in a few weeks. The trailer could do with some work. I think it needs new bearings. In fact, I can guarantee it needs new bearings. Yeah, they're rattling around, those tyres and wheels. It needs anti-fouling, de-rusting. Trailer could do with a lick of paint, just so it doesn't look quite so scabby and anyone would not want it in their yard. So, but anyway, we'll get there, and Rob will have a nice boat at the end of it. So if you want to support the Rob Boat Project, housing the homeless and help them support themselves, I suppose you could call it, Go to our Patreon page. That's patreon.com/smithsmarine. Sign up for the free giveaway, and that'll put you in the draw for the free giveaway, and that will help us support Rob. Hopefully buy him a few bits for his boat, things like insulation and lining and electric wire and stuff. Hope to see you soon.